wadaruma ye stream live ewo Facebook inti mon share maye abusuafo amu Facebook share na enko na chese obia entie ne ekoso na bibia nkoda din afei so ye streami ehode live bibia ekoso www.kantankatv.com so chese bibia ekoso kama honum wo de to honum a ne ye nyina wutimi hwebi chese technology no ama bibia ye kama enkyere se we se wotena fie nko ansa na wa counseling time ye de brebe bia wo bia na bibia akoye kama eti ene asema edapno ni teacher se enya asem kitua wotimi se papa no wayire ne ho akasa sani da wo kire yade no and then so obekire yade obebie ye ni ama ye hu ne yekoso ne de wom we say little things that destroys marriages and relationships. There's a woman kiti bia say awade esanso egu emplatwe eto de bia ye ni nkoso enso because ye hu ne say esusa we de enka hu bi and the counselor ebema ye hu woman kitwa na hadwen counselor
meniaba
ma wakwaba
yeja namba cho hu ye di
nyame adom
we thank God
nyame adom ho ayefe
bedas
looking good
nyame
ye de nyame ase
nyame pe
and then so ye ba besuade
yeah
send ya da ye no
yes please
or say little things that break relationships and marriages na me busa me ho say ade egu awade ne mpnatwe de say nka nya little nka me hu they are all huge things and as no ma kese na ebegu awade na say ebegu mpnatwe enti why nations council idea na chese wo de no ma tutu akwamama enti fire call
yes
yeah
nyame nko na menam asaf bibrifo ne nam
sure
yeah de di kan be chia busua chia all Kantanka workers and abusuafo atifie de wo internet hwe yende den panifo ati TV wo hwe yempanifo nyina yedamase nyame hyiram yesua de na meni aba wo se wodi kan kasa no kan bi se nanka wosusu se enioma akese anankese yebeka na yempratwe ana ya wade. But you see, life is so wonderful that okono chimpen ana uko wade, especially one more ma wade no. Wokwa wunya asudie. Na usenya hotoso bi. Na ufa agene se mi koi enioma besisi. So you prepare yourself for bigger battles, but you don't pay attention to little things. Eti ye kwa wade awade de bo wan no oba de ni nada. To ni da ne ho wo hwe no so obi ne nda be ma no anja be wan no oni obi akoda wo say eno na otwa tro oji twa tro masa o kasa o me mama di down we for 6 and 9 so ye kwa ye wo sa expectation is say enioma kakraka na me ka corona bibusa say then the bema one of the richest men in the world after 27 years of marriage on in the year betra say ye ba bedwoma bebo amane se ye gya awade na nka ye nioma kakraka ka wo ho in nine wo ho private jets by na this man and the wife cannot afford o de kire bi edan a wo muntumi nto na kire bi kura wo muntumi nkoso na kire me car ba wo muntumi. I think that car and my car they can order and pay ahead of time. They are so rich, but then they go awade no. There are little things we don't pay attention to, but these are killers. In fact, these are virus. What will you dangerous say? Coronavirus.
My goodness.
But since we are not paying attention to it, it is hurting a lot of marriages and relationships. But most partners and couples don't pay attention to it. And these are things we want to talk about.
Okay. I see.
But what am I saying? Now, answer my point is no. Study say nipa 100 wadia. Nipa 100 wadia. About 75% within the space of 20 years. On my wadiegu. Few and to be crossing from 75% no egu within 20 years. Now one more makano. Now just I got 15, right?
25.
I got 25. Thank you, Mas. Why are they now? Yeah, Mas and Kosa. 1 plus all the agree can 3. All right. 25 now I can. One more penny pa to be crossing. Few men and women are women needed to me kroma wadi and omusa. 18 and ye compare mentors and ye compare leaders and people who can, mentor us and teach us how marriage is and what marriage should be and how the journey should be. Because 25 minutes to be cross line, about 75 within the space of 20 years. What do you? Marriage is a good. And also, chin yaka wechira. Ebeye ashensudiye, ashesudie, esiandia maye. Etina young sorry mu. En kokoda foni mrewo ma wade 30, 40, 50 years. Yente nyabi. Mosca yente nyabi. Buddhism na yes yente nyabi even in our society. Imagine say 75 mum ne cross ye. And at 25 and a good year can make your communities, your society, it would have been a better place because now what ye nya unya penny bin in bonko obi create me chiro say kona penny assume sisha na ono wawadi 70 years wawadi 50 years kona wone na giri ntufu eti wo kona ye tufu a enye book asemu wabu experience enough to tell you what marriage is, how marriage should be, what you must expect before you enter into marriage. 75 with 25 in the TV cross. So imagine. And Nutina, your friend say, Bill Gates can sit down after 27 years and tell you that no. One train crown at 30 years and I do 30 years for you. Why? These are little things we don't pay attention to. But I'm telling you, whether you are rich or poor, if care is not taken, in fact, I won't talk about rich or poor. Whether you are a Muslim, a Christian, you are an archbishop, you are a pastor, you are an apostle, labor shadaba. It doesn't matter your field and how anointed you are. What do you be good? And these are little things we don't pay attention to. But we want to talk about it so that all of us will learn. Number one. Sister Beyo say adie ba ko egu awade ne nipa bebree is when you sleep separately.
Wow.
Yes. Yeah, eskafo bebree o ma wade egu ya ni bi mo yere mo de da ayere no mo mmemme bi ni wo mo da ekonomu bi a o menya opportunity ni mmemme bi da. I want to tell you this, the truth is that once a husband and a wife decide that mo bisika be simi dan me kwa me wo be private room so nya private room me hiawa na maba na hia me na oba, do you know what you are doing spiritually? You are already causing separation. Mamika bibi chiro, whenever we meet together and we sleep together spiritually, there is something we call spiritual unity and bond. So it is not only sex that creates spiritual bond. Yeah, damn paso kekabom, spiritually something is happening. But them, it is very easy. You introduce marine spirit, you go. So once a partner decide that made the bedroom, and I'm do you know what you are doing? You have already walked into divorce without knowing that you have done it.
So, Counselor Nature say even when there's misunderstanding.
What is misunderstanding?
They should even share.
There is no misunderstanding in marriage. So let me explain a few things. The fact that there is an argument because you don't understand what I said and I don't understand you doesn't mean we are fighting. We are not fighting. We don't fight in marriage. We disagree to agree. But I'm not fighting. When you fight, and your friend fight. But when you don't understand what I'm saying, or you are saying something I don't understand, we are not fighting. What we are doing is that we are disagreeing. We disagree. We agree. And at a point, we sit there and say, I think so, dear, can hold your sabi. Nyansa, miss me, and I think, say, baby, Nia Kikabo, to me, show you in Cassa, Unim Yansa, Kuratambi, Becca, Sabiansa, Makina, Yansa, him, but you're here. The man, I think you are a fool. I'm sorry for you. What am I say? Eti, Yanya Kasa. Sani Becca no one. And now Yantia once in say, now Coco about a emotional immaturity. Now Coco Abana Gidi wako da ho. Na ba kuda konyam. Na wo hwe Chelsea ne Kofi Asho manyuri. Na wo hwe no ani abere ozo boy kra wonimu. Prayers no kra wa ma wonimu ye tupe. Kra hwe de animu di wonimu anim ene om jesi. You know, na wani abere bosa fe da wo hwofo na wo hwan kromo is wasted, useless. Bad man wo yere. It doesn't matter what is happening to you. Don't sleep in separate rooms. It's an insult to the bond and the covenant and the vow you have with God. And yes, sir, you are allowing the devil. Etina Paul can say, Bible ka Quran so or say, wa yiri ni kunu, sa mo ya kom chimpu. Na akwanya ba se wate masemate wase. Eji akom chini ti yamfa ye ho nka ye ho. Emre dodo a ye ya akom chini ye wie pe. Ye ntu mirika. Ne yansan fa ye ho nka ye ho. na heat in embra, and yes, our bronsam will come and enter. So why would Paul say that? What you say? Next is what he said. Muntamu tai teacher one yaya bibibesi. So when you think you are so rich, you see, sister, how many more? Ya when yamia what you and you we asia what ye. Let me explain a few things. Yeah, what you asia what ye. A control. See, we enter into marriage with our emotions, how we feel, how I want to control it, how I want you to look. You can't marry with your standard. You need to marry by the standards of God. Nyame and the shisha wadie. Nyame and the boy wadie. Wanuna wadima wadie fasu die. And what you say, this is how marriage should be. You don't cross and do your own thing. You'll be frustrated. And in our generation today, one walk on what in the pe nakuma. The feelings, matinka, media because I am a media, me catch on me about your bema. Look, what men can do, women can do. I'm telling you, sister, you have a certificate in the what you may say what they are, or bar, you have your level. Yeah. Bema has his level. A man is to love, a woman be humble. Period. Be submissive. No certificate matter. The mechanical, we ain't cast a man, but I won't cancel me. And yeah, Juma. Let me say, when you sleep in two separate rooms, what you are doing is that already, this is a very little thing. And you say, normal. They do that on there. Ochina. 1 week, in that bedroom, or na normal. You will say, oh, I am here TV, and I'm a female. What is happening is that the devil is gradually at work. Now we get before our hall. You start cheating on the phone, you start flirting on the phone. Suddenly, you see that the enjoyment and the happiness and the closeness to your spouse is dying.
Sleeping separately in rooms, a bit more ideology, be say, and I say a dream, be say, many would die different rooms, you know. Send a baby, Danny Daniel, who bear Macono, Danny Daniel, me benwa. I say, I knew, was it a quanto crabum. Na nipa ba ko te baby na obi nso wo baby na se nipa de free akwantu mu ba odo no different I say ahomeka ne ahosepe no different and also counselor
you ko gina na pagya your ring by way sir until death do us part here we are going nowhere I just owo enuntina you need to mentally prepare for marriage enya tongues asemo lato sharaba unwe Christopher mawadi egugu unwo bia oya paniri bi I will bomb bishop whoever may say marriage you apply wisdom you need God's grace to sustain marriage you enya tongues asemo you say oga kire me say me ne me yere etai dadan bakuma no ho be from ya gentleman you don't understand marriage and both were together yet they were not ashamed of themselves eti na me say onyame kwan so na ofa wade ya your partner you cannot be familiar with him or her. In fact, the more only need that, the more closer you become. There is a bond between the two of you. The communication is strong because, see, the more you see your nakedness, the closer you are. There is something about nakedness. And why you naked? You can't look at him or her twice. Which I want is Jesus. What is this? No, why? Because there is something special, spiritual, and unique about nakedness. So when you sleep in separate rooms, you are activating divorce. Okay. You are permitting the devil to be at work. Okay? To what I say? It's why I let your sister. I said, I'm going to come out the way now. You're Tifian Makoda Hall. No other bedroom. Makoda Hall. Excuse you know. I want my kitchen. I want my Makoda bathroom. I said, Grabra. I've been when say hall. I am a bedroom. I said, Grab. There be a Obas. Nana, sorry, but saying. Nana, sorry, but saying. So, I said, Grabra. What I'm doing is that you go at the end.
Okay.
Number 2. Baby, I can say, don't sleep in separate rooms in the house. Me can say, don't choose the children more than your marriage. This is a very little thing. Don't ever choose your children than your marriage. Listen, the wisdom is this. When you marry, you need to be responsible. Raise your children with the fear and in the fear of the Lord. But remember that when they grow, they will leave the two of you. So, you're too attached. You're too bound. With Oma. Now, if you allow your marriage to die, to raise your children, and then you kill the romance in your marriage, in place of memma tina minya kwan ma emma bebre tumi ye enkwala no tina na se minya kwan ma so why say enye easy to raise three children we say won kwa adwuma ti mehwe kra me ba beda na mabre tina me na wonye sex no na mabre tina me tumi no aduane no what say excuse no what you are doing is that you are killing that chi enkwala tiri kwa be ka woni wukunu obo say na wodo ne atenkane oneness unity na wo ho no ayera afi na akofa aba kwan twempna wo yere be twempna eti ye can don't sleep in separate rooms so no ne yes can say don't let your children take the place of your marriage bed. This is a little thing but who dey agora it will kill your marriage. So who knows there are 2 billion who knows? No, nobody is above divorce. Anything is possible. True. Don't underestimate divorce. It can hit you like bam. Why? Because see, little drops of water makes a mighty ocean. Now, then I started thinking through what will make a rich man and a rich man decide that upon all that we have acquired, we are working out. Something is wrong. Wow, Africa, Ghana, eti masa B eti cha sometimes there be a computer na we see una wunya emre ma yere na we Ghana nya problem kra we solve one time but abrochire ba broni ade a we hia na attention and na me ka kire ba bi a nko awoda na wo fe nkola na ba obo so ye father love satie one of the things a woman would never share with her children or her kids attention.
Wow.
Or don't kwala no but of attention from the man. We are about social media tie. Be man no so don kwala no but attention me here through nche wa mra ya wade ye kwala ne mba no. You don't limit it and take it away and yes wa wade no mo say no. Eti yeka don't sleep in separate rooms no. Na yeka say don't let the children also take the place of the marriage because your marriage has its role and purpose and then raising the children has tina marriage in a multitask talented kids.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, just by the way.
True.
Number 2. When you are too stubborn not to listen to your partner. These are little things we don't pay attention to. When you are too stubborn, just our stubbornness, you proud yourself as a man in your stubbornness because you are the lion of the house, the king of the house. You are the ruler. Hey, woba. Shamia sister, woba kasa 1, wakasa 2, na wasu. Oh, wama uhusu wasu. No wakasa 3, no wakasa 4, no wakoshe sumiase, no wasu. Oh, kojaria, no wasu kakra woba thumbo. Oba wasi baby, can I serve you? Wasi serve you. Na then when you ko usu, wasi da bi mani no kum. Sa odisu sa woba su kakra bia. Everyone I drop, I tears that drops. Loose of love. Yeah. You know what? The feeling I have towards you is gone. Or the feeling I have towards you, is gone. Naturally, she has gone through a long process. A very long process. And yet, Nasemo, Oja watch. But one manage, sir, after picking. I hope you understand me.
Yes,
when you are too stubborn and you don't want to listen to your wife or your husband, for all you know, now you're an O2. After what is problem? We've been married for years, so what is your problem? What is it? Look, if I'm not sensible and wise, coming here, the richest man, and I come in here, if he's holding the answer, Obama said, no, I think that to what disagrees at a point. The woman is like, I'm tired of you. When I talk, you don't listen. But when you talk, you want me to listen to you. But see, when you are too stubborn, your marriage will die.
Okay.
Number 3, the little things that. Number 4. Number 4.
Yes, sir.
What do you Jamie? All right. Thank you, please. Number 4.
Yes, sir.
When you are too close to your exes. When, as a husband, as a wife, as a young lady courting, you are too close to your exes. You are killing the vibe in the thing. Huh? Oboni sem ko di adanse wa sorry say me yere di otane ne ex workasa tin be di adanse say da nyame ase me hu ana me kra ni age sanso na oba bia mpese ni kunu ene ne exes be bon komo na wo di awade a wo wade ye bibia si ka no afro ex minim so ex or your communication expert I will Cape Coast University David just say wo di awade a wo wade krache bibia si ka no afro ex girl Now ex gay now ya wo be wade amaman sasa ye den. Sister, now ex guy ka be wade Charles Benjamin ko sasa ye den. Whenever you make your ex your priority, you choose him than your spouse. What you are doing is that you are trying to tell me that me and the one I don't add value to you. I am not that important. I am not your subject. I am not somebody you are looking up to. Therefore, what is the important? When I am married to you and I am not the one you can, because in every marriage, your partner must be your friend. Now, can we be friend? Yedi ya kokonsa, ya boy yankomo, yedi ya agro, ya sere, sabi weni mwa, ene manua mapepa, ye Jimmy boom. You understand? Sense of humor. Ye Jimmy, we create jokes around us. But we're to be here because OX has taken the place that your wife or your husband could have taken. And so another thing that you're very little, but they go out there now, a bit crossing do 80, 75 goodness say you are too close with your exes. Any echo. When you underestimate the feelings of your partner, what go out there? You underestimate the feelings of your husband or your spouse or your wife. Yete na no na asabi asio asabi nsiyo na no mfa ho na we yere se na ya we kameno won komo kakro se dan komo me me twa na dan komo one mo dan komo hey na dan na say o ma bi chicken say me no nkasa be se me no won komo bi just go like unit how dem bi tie kasa na dan we see the way I approach at the end kra sister nkomo na kan yam because assembly so nimse ba me so kan krache okuma nya se obubefo dida na se ne okra se me no won komo kakra mi kunu den komo the person ya henya komo anyansa o ma menka you are underestimating her feelings. You don't want to allow her to speak out, and when women don't speak out and they bottle emotional pain, marriage never. Now they are going to seek for somebody out there who is ready to listen to them. True. Wobi tumi nya asoto ne butie na tie ne nkomo tie na sabe na kanya nyansa nkomo yate but wobi a wotie abonten krachi bi asabe onu so agimi wo mmere eto ne bo no de na so atie nkomo no so kasa metie one hour owi os ameda so tie mi wate nya mishra otie cha sister ne be fall where your ears go is where your heart will move to. Don't underestimate the feeling of your partner. Wasi wa no won komo krachi so ka kire ne yere se ajo amede won komo o se dan komo enya komo papa menko na me de maso ahye peska akotie nkwala no fees na nim komo kro etie ne wura wonnim ne aba me muni ne matene ne mahu be pesa me no bon komo ya to bo why etie we wa giri se wuntie me ame brew etie obo marriage 27 years how would you know say I mintie I don't want to pay attention to you. I'm a very busy man. I'm a very busy person. I don't have time to listen to anything useless. I want to really listen to things that will ginger me, restore me, give me passion, and revive me, revitalize me, energize me, and push me. No! Listen to your spouse. When they want to talk to you, listen to what they want to communicate to you about. Because that is how they feel at that moment. If you bottle them in their womb, in their heart, and you don't allow them to express themselves, you are killing them emotionally.
Understanding the feelings of the person. Counselor, and person me busa say uni obi ho. And I say in marriage per se, nipa na hune say these are things that you should not get angry about.
Okay.
I just say ni kwan say wubufu sadie we ho. And say, would you be bia na wadro? Nipa no nso nim se de wo ye wo no. Kia ne ki. Wakoma ebeduru ho. Nso ono no expect say any kwan say uduru ho. So with that situation say we have to respect each other's feelings no. E kwan ben so na awadefo na say the person at the receiving end. De ne ye ne ya. Nso yese enya asem bia nti any kwan say wode ye asem no. Kwan ben no betimi atena ma.
In marriage we are permitted to talk to each other. Yenye mumufo ne yabe wade o. Sabe, me nua no mumufo kra sabe. Se mumu ni mumu ni awade a sabe. Omo ye san kasa. Ya meka atema se. Eti wabe wade obi baba, wabe wade obi baba ma. Membe tra na nije so nkase. Be kasa na de buafu ntia ne menka. Na me ko kan ni bubefu. No, somebody need to talk to somebody. And yes, idea if you obey a doormat. And we are not raising ghosts in the house. So a mother and a father, or spouse, partners, we are communicators. We need to be able to communicate. So what is it at all that you can't have enough heart to listen to me about. But you then kwa kumana wa unyan to boasi enti mi ade okokonya say bibi am pejja ba bi edane ntokwa. No. So be ma wo tesa na makase bia wo problem. Oba wo tesa wo problem. You need to seek for counseling. You need to look for somebody to help you out. But what am I say? And yes, idea na partner to me no monkoma. So partner to me no monkoma. Don't proud yourself in it. It's a sign that why you say, oh my coin now partner no monkoma, you are coward.
Okay.
I'm repeating. You are coward. Do you know why? Because you are afraid that he might talk about your bad attitude. And anybody who is not ready to change, you don't deserve anything better.
Okay.
The next little thing that is killing a lot of marriages, and you prefer testing than talking.
Hey.
Yeah. You prefer testing than talking.
Communication.
But we communicate by mouth. Where WhatsApp, SMS, how were our fathers communicating? And look, they had good marriages. Very successful, of course. Yeah, technology buyer. Yes, any technology. What trust the whole day? When we hearing Kasai, text message. Brother Oyale. Yeah. You know, a lady called me today, and I'm saying this, and said, Bema, within 85 years, say, on on pet calling, on pay a lot of calling, on open more of tests.
Yeah.
But then be a lady in Befra Kwanfubia is busy. But we say, no, say, no, business now, me. But you are saying on pay calling. But they be a lie busy. Or say, we maybe they may know the NA one day. No, how. They be about Kosra guy, no Kosra guy now. A lot of course are coming, no receiving, no say. But you told me that you don't like this and that. But look, a lot of course are coming to you. So what is the problem with you? Why a lot of course? But I've told you that me when I am dating and when I am coaching, I don't like that. So the problem is that there are many people who prefer testing. They prefer testing than talking. And we communicate through talking. And yes, they are testing, they're a ghost. And there are things you want to communicate to your partner about that you can't test. You can't even write in words. What I say? Me no can say, imagine somebody text message Emma or WhatsApp. Sister, me say essay the food I like best.
True.
Myself.
True.
Crowd be free so I get be what that. Me papa buy 38. Maybe you know na book am forward ano. Listen, when you think that text messages are the best way, even when you are fighting with your wife according to your word, you disagree, you have a problem, you think you don't test. You go out there, call your wife, find out how your kids are doing. She may not even be the reason why you are calling. Anyway, but the new way what give me some bementi. Saying if you say I'm saying I go say oh yeah and you tell before the tea and call no yeah. I say I'm yeah. For me no monkasa. Ono se sister so John, so ni buafu. Ro ajafo na mankwala na daddy ni o maka so wi for mama mi. Na me say menje, asen kwala menje. Mami G as saying, wakate no. Wa for say me no ka say wi. O say asa wo me no nye fine. And your children service love. Ma 2, ma 3, ma 4. O jai say yusuba no. Manyinyini. So you don't do that. You don't test and choose testing than communicating. And I will chimp and I say, don't be doing testing than calling. When you call, you are able to express yourself than testing. When the testers are, oh yes, sir, you are killing the passion.
Even I thought there be a texting, no, the message, and I say a quine cry. Upese asemno kono anhwe nipa no won kindness ha
nipa
na kindness kwan a ono
every cry na wo kan the positive e ya than negative every cry so wo kan the negative e ya than every cry be read the meanings into the text until free when your voice note what your voice note saying free so how busy are you? Can't you pick a phone to your wife and say hello babe, how are you doing? I just got to the work, I called to check on you. Can't you call your husband and say hello babe, are you okay, are you driving good? Are you in traffic or what? I say I have to cry and be bomb tea. You know, is it not nice? Or do you my friend? Baby, me do me can every cry we have disagree or we have same but hey, the fact that there are children now we be phone fako ebi ani e frasa kwala ne ba kumpo atwa and our patre and odiniti aboban no mama pa na se abade ma pai o se me mfa what the sound of your be frasa sabi bitwam you bewu what? Why didn't you call me? But I called you, didn't pick. You see, anger. Yeah. So you don't use anger in place of your testing. Wrong. Communicate with your. These are little things, but if care is not taken, it will kill your marriage. Okay. And the last one, please. When your friends have greater influence on you than your spouse. Yeah. When your friends, they have greater influence on you than your spouse. What go away you? Eti Papa Billy, Baba Billy, Bill Gates. Eti better who say, baby I would do. See, baby I would do. He has too many people around him. Eti better who say, a Jumani now before they be here for the time. He's a businessman, business-oriented person. He's a thinker. Tomorrow thinker. There be an aswan yes work getting. The number for tomorrow thinkers and yet down thinkers. Well, there be our getting. The number for meet me at China for business trip. Can we meet here? Can we meet here? To busy. Then the number for no. Now the friends are taking much attention from him. It is a saying he really need attention. Bruniba. Now Ghana niba akronya attention or test a whole history. That nowadays you have changed. You don't have time for me. This is not how we started. When we started, you call me. You used to call me 3 times. Now you call me once. I think something is changing. Please, I'm telling you, change because you are hurting me emotionally. I don't like what you are doing. You see, I don't like that. Or your voice note, I know. But you see, a woman will not want to share his attention or the attention you have or she derive or get from you with your friends. One person say attention with your man. They said, yeah, oh now, hello baby, how are you doing? Mene so and so, yeah, coach China basisia. Computers, yeah, be a new one. Apple, you know, yeah, but the BI busy. No, she will walk out. So these are little things that can kill your marriage and your relationship. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Counselor.
You're welcome. Amen. Amen.
I say. Ajimensem erade nkoso enye okese
amen
na chese abusuafo nsem ne bi na counselor aka ama yate ase chese wabiebiem opensempensemu ankasa mebo ne tofa na afe yedwane ne yakenkan messages ne bi then we'll take it from there asana ye bebie your phone lines natuma ye bie atum osinoma egu awade enempnatwe na utimu se okampnatwe de kakra na awade kakra wode ni nyina afrafrai enti meka na fe mesisupi sene be ya wonkofa awade de no enkoye mpnatwe na mfa mpnatwe de enkoye awade na bibia akodadin osi de din kan se moya awadefo de ewo se moda mpaba so
we dey misro anya professional job
okay
fache me wate
okay
ka ba ko amanka na manka menda
mpacho
yo somafo ayesu de afremi che wate
mpacho yo
when you value money over marriage ubuskachi awade mema ntie me you are too workaholic. It's good to work, raise money to take off your house, but when you become too committed and you love your work, then your marriage it will die. There are people who value money than marriage.
Sesika na ebehefie akeka bibia bo
then to obeda sika no agya wawade hwe me say in place of love don't take money there. That is why a beautiful young lady can stand and look at billions of CDs and throw it away and still choose love. Do you know the power of love and what love can do? And here number 4 be love ni infatuation from you. No. You understand? Yeah. So whenever you choose money than love, you value money than love, and not so cry there they say a little thing libya. So thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
It's nature say we dey no bedi nkan aba share sleeping separately no na ye dey waka twato no kra no e dey awo no nature say ma wani mriska bebre enchen wawade say wode wani sisika so a wahwe ni ya wawade na befiri wonsa efi say wuntimi fa wani mienu ehweto abakum eno na counselor pa say yeti ase no inti bibia no should be done moderately etwa na bibia aye kama sene ye beya wo hu nkokire na bema wani briska bebrede wahwe ne ye kura wani mbre awade efi say ye wo say wunyanya wo hu wi
na bibia papa bill adu
eno na
bibia papa bill adu
ebai
sika be no odi
afi so de toa so ene say emfa wo ma enye care of say wo de enkwada na ba no enkwada ya chede ema awadefo nyankopon ne de ma demom opese o ma yeti ase se eno wo mana ma wani ebefiri wo kunu so anase wo yire so wo yesa na kire se awade no kwa na eko na afi wo ma yenso ate ase se matrimonial bed the love bed ne de ene nkwada nchewu Debbie. Enti uhwe kura titinim the other single room kro na man nyina that single room. Nkwala ne da fam anase ya demarcation geography wo boa. Eho na abehu se papa ne geographical kan kasa wo beda y axis na we ada x axis na chese omumie no so akwa akwa south pole na bibia akodededi. Nti se nkwada eba bedededade wada roma no wahwe na bibia akoda din ena afei so ose se waso odin se wo de wonti asem wo yire ana wukunu etufu a wo de womfa wo ye dictionary google wonim nyina no it all eno nso ebo na wahwe se wo ne nipa ne bobrade life partner nti ehuhia se nipa ne ka asem a wo de yaso na etie why wadwen se empnatwe a wotwe awade a wowom nkofo a yefra omo x's ye wodi enti a yefra omo x enti se omo akwakoda x dia na wagya omo na omo ada x na present na ye ne omo aye present if you say x's no edinsem bebre na eba or say when you underestimate the feelings of your partner wo dia why wadwen se ne nipa ne feeli na tenka na omo bi e ha no wo dia wabu ani aguso or say emoa asa agoragoro se nipa no ede yawo ehye ne mu na eto aso na eye kese nti na namafo brofo ye beka se little drops of water kakra ko ubehu na aye kese o se ye texting more than talking and also ye ade ani kwan se ye so kra texting eka ho but we should do more of talking enkomo de ofre na nipa na di nkomo ebe ye kra hia no na mu di nkomo eboa ma odone temane abotre ene ntiase eba ebeye adwuma pepepe o se ma wonamfofo ana wadwuma ye ana bibi ma embedi kan ewo wawade ana wompnatwem se utie wanamfofo echen wo yire ana wukunu dia ene na chese wanhwe ne ya wo asembo ne po na akoye nse bebre ye be kinkan messages ne bi na fe ye de ye bie phone lines no atum inti meko WhatsApp na yato aso ewo ehonum. God bless you guys. My husband is cheating on me with another girl. I confronted him. I called him several times to find out why he's doing that, but he's still going out with her. His problem is he's not sleeping at her place. I should not worry about that. My dear, I have been married for 18 years. I don't know why he's treating me this way. I am going through a lot. I have a heart problem now. Please, I need your help. Counselor.
We hear counseling. We can't sit on and conclude on this. We hear
okay. Yeah. Please, I'm 23 years, married with a kid. My husband has been a womanizer since we got married. Didn't have time for me. Please, I am tired now. What do I do? Wow.
So womanizer, I say media. Me once a man is like that, you consider to go to the family. That's the papa and the mommy. Tell them the character or the attitude of the man.
Good evening, Val and Counselor. I wish my mom can listen to this advice. There's no love between my mom and dad. All my mom knows is to pay attention to the children, especially the younger ones. Sometimes I look at my dad and shed tears. This man really needs love and attention.
So I told you.
My husband won't sleep besides me. I have lost all physical affection for him. We have lots of issues. Please, I want to see you, Counselor. I want to leave him. Please, what do I do?
She should see me tomorrow at the office.
Okay. Hey, good evening. I'm Angela from Tema. Please tell Counselor he's born with wisdom and God bless him so much. Hello, please help me. My husband prefers to settle our issues on phone than sitting down face to face to talk about it. When he's at fault, he would rather go to work than call or chat me to say he's sorry.
Wrong.
Okay. God bless you abundantly, Counselor and Val, for the good work you're doing. I am Nana. I'm chatting you from Hills Estate. My husband is too proud and won't listen to anything you say. When he's wrong and you try to correct him, he calls you names and insults me and calls me Madam Know-All. The least thing he asks me to pack out. Always approaching issues and brushing me out. He won't pay school fees and disgrace me to his friends and family that I'm a lazy woman. I pay the kids' fees. I have humbled myself to him and submitted to him. Granted, his cheating hobby is a big hobby now, and he has given birth outside our marriage. He's very abusive as well. And I have stayed with him for 17
Pride
years.
goes before distraction.
I'm Hilda from Tema. Counselor, you're so amazing. Tonight, I love you and God bless you. God bless you too, Hilda. I'm Grace from Tema. I'm with my husband. We have 3 children, but my husband won't allow us to sleep together. He only calls me when he needs sex. Sometimes too, he doesn't even allow me to enter his room. Even when we are about to have sex, we don't have sex in his room, but a different room. Please, what should I do? Please
Wrong.
read my message.
She must report it to a counselor. The husband must visit a counselor or software. And now say, "Be man, papa in the mom." Something is wrong.
Okay. Good evening. What counselor is saying is true. When I first got married, our marriage nearly collapsed because of his ex. I asked for a divorce and I told him to go and marry his ex. That was when he ended every communication with her. Nature say ex is a semno. Very true. Good evening, Val. What counselor is saying is so true. I've been married for 5 months now and I'm no more interested in my marriage because my husband was too close to his ex when we were dating. So I talked to him several times to stay away from his ex. He told me he has blocked the lady's contact. Right after marriage, I've caught him with his ex again. And in fact, I'm no more interested in him again.
Very sad. I wish I can see her.
Okay.
We'll talk about it.
Counselor say, or we should say, Obehun Wadaruma. You pick the number and we'll take it from there. Good evening, beautiful Valerie and our best counselor. God strengthen you to continue the good work, please. What if I am not feeling well? For example, I have a serious cold and I don't want to sleep on the same bed with my wife for me not to infect her with the same sickness. May God continue to bless you too, Valerie. You're a great presenter. Thank you so much.
Sometimes we give excuses knowing what we want to do. Nevertheless, how many years in a code?
Okay.
It's just about weeks or few, it's okay. But if should I young say menya code into kwada could you I think
Okay, yeah. Good evening. Today's show is really about me. Okay, good evening. My husband is like that. He opens up to other ladies and his exes more than me. Whenever I want to communicate to him, he will just tell me I don't have anything serious to say. And it hurts me so much that I couldn't stand it anymore. I have moved to my mom's place. Oba, yeah.
I will encourage her to move back. But be including myself. It's wrong.
Okay. Auntie Valerie, please read my message. Tell counselor he's telling the truth. I'm married and live with my husband and his nephew, but my husband has chosen the nephew over the extent of shouting at me in front of the nephew. Because of that, his nephew does not show any respect at all, let alone,
your marital home,
counselor, talk to him.
Your marital home, nobody's entertained.
He's watching.
Stay there. No.
Your
you can
marital
visit.
Home?
Yes, you can visit, but we don't keep you there. I just say be a down crime or bear 4 or 5. They are not so 4 or 5, no. Or back run our best right nephew, or limit to boundaries. You can't come our side. Okay.
Yeah.
You can't that is it. So that is it. And yes, my wedding there down to see a chamber hall and now 2 rooms and now nephew I bet you know by your there or copper die mano. She's becoming the thorn in the flesh, in the marriage. I totally wrong.
Okay. Inti ebusia for ye be phone lines not to mwada romano friend na ye to me atwetwen komo pepepe metete se network no enko ye kakra e wo Facebook but me show say ye be handle bibia wada roma momfa nchen ye network issues kakra bi enti ye be hwe e de normal ato akwam se ye be ya ye nyina ye betimi asuade pepepe ye be phone lines not to enti wo fra na wa lower TV set volume no wada roma me pese mete wonka na counselor so te wonka pepepe se ne be ya ye betimi e de futu ese ye de ebema answer na ye benya ye calls no. So good evening, my name is Prince Gabriel Asamoah from Chanta in La Paz. Dear counselor, I want you to advise me on this matter. I seriously need your opinion. It's been 5 months and I haven't been in the mood for sex. My girlfriend has approached me countless times for sex and I always have denied her because I'm not in the mood. And I think it's a normal thing that happens to men sometimes. Since then, my girlfriend has stopped calling me and she doesn't pick up my call. She doesn't care. I eat or not. Now she eats at a restaurant for 3 months now. My girlfriend hasn't come to my house anymore. Please, I want to know if there's a possibility that I can leave her. If you know any judiciary that I can summon her there, please help me out. The behavior of my girlfriend is getting out of hand.
Sorry, the gentleman should work psychologically on himself. There's something wrong with him as a man, 5 months. Also, I would not encourage him to tell us that the girlfriend, we are talking about wives. The girlfriend, again, the buafu. We are not, encouraging that here. So thank you.
Okay. Inti, Yebefa, your first caller. Hello.
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 Hello, good evening.
Good evening, Midofo.
If I show my dream channel, say, Miss will be 23 years and my worry. Hello.
Midofo, me pacho mitio, wadaroma.
Pacho 20. My worry, Banso. Mina minimi kuni akasakasa bia. Minimi kuni akasakasa bia. Now so emre esha sese konafi. Asa me ben na no chicho no. Me mani bibia ope na so minim dentia. Oye weni na.
Okay. Inti wadaroma opese counselor ye den ma o.
Pese ka mama adintwe bile bia. Na tumi aye bia fa we because ya o mama tetiro.
Okay. Counselor.
Anadwi onyane ne kunu na ombuko todwe no ne monko mo bia no waye di bibi. Emema we don't really talk much. We be cry na waye hurt and the be maybe on so beka. But be maybe waye bom. Ombuko todwe anadwi no busa ne so waye ne bibi on fa nche no.
Okay. Doreen ewo ahomane so. Hello Doreen. Hello. Chese went to me engineer. So God bless you, Counselor and Val. Thank you so much. Good evening, Val. Please tell Counselor all that he has said is true, and God bless him so much. Nanaya from East Legon. Obviously, I'm having issues with my girlfriend at the moment, and everything the Counselor has said today are all about me. I've done all the mistakes he has talked about. Just yesterday, my girlfriend wanted us to break up, but I didn't agree to that, and I have apologized for everything. Hello?
Good evening.
Good evening, Midofo.
Pacho mbasa samsera mwana ajinsebi.
Me pacho manenko. Intientiam.
Mini gadi edesi. Baya 6 months. Na ene ya like netina nechino ni ekasa. Na onsori si abonsi empiki kon. Opiki wa meni. Mikano si bibi umwanka. Opiki kon wo meni. And I text message on delay. Our phone is mufa. O see at the bonyanka or begging. At the better cancel man teacher.
Okay. Yo, wadaroma.
What if you?
Me pacho wedding fear he.
But then you are 29 years.
Okay.
All right. So the guy simply doesn't respect her. The guy is done with her, but she's refusing to recognize. She should pack off. The guy doesn't just respect. Or pick on him. But so just that's all.
Okay. Of being so ewa homane. So hello.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening, Midofo.
Me pacho, the family sicho. Me pacho, me pesa me ne counselor me here for to be on it.
Okay.
Yeah, here say like me go outside. Like me to me friend now I'll call back on friend. My friend I'll call you back on friend. Be or 2 weeks, 3 weeks. And another friend me back. Say me who the also.
Midofo pesa counselor ye den ma wadaroma.
The so boy me come to nyama.
Okay. Yo wadaroma.
A long distance, and this is marriage. I won't talk about it. This is marriage, long distance. I won't give an answer and say be our trempana, on trempana, be our AC episode jaw, on yes, on frame and on brow office. We will talk about it.
All right. Obi ewa ahomane so. Hello.
Hello?
Midofo.
Madam.
Me pacho bonetofa counselor to you.
Me pacho, good evening.
Good evening.
Me pacho, me me kunu na wo. Na yɛmfa yɛ nyinaa wɔyɛ adwuma wɔ village. Nti wɔdɔ wɔ hɔnom. Ɛyɛ de nneɛma ba fie bɛyɛ 5 months ni. Adwuma nsa ahyɛ aseɛ na wɔ sɛ me mesua adwuma nti nka menyɛ dɛ mentena fie. Na mensua adwuma no na mede pɔn me ho a na mayɛ dɛ mabɛhyɛ me mu ɛwɔ akuraase hɔ.
And so, yeah, I was say, money see a crowd, money see a crowd. Me, the say, my bad at channel. No one never, and a young boy. Me the friend be sana, were coming across the eye, one a ban and say, me sending to me, sorry, I'm a some at chimney, me won't me.
Medofo nti sisi ano o pese counselor ye den bo a wadaroma.
Me den come the way na won no ba na anyemo no. Me so wo mama me akoma to ye bia wo se me sori nko me wo kan se me sori nko. Ka me de me nya ye bia ka me sori akọ.
Okay. Counselor Eden na wo fa fa.
See ebi so approach ni so brought a lot of oba odoni kunu. Ohun ade no de gidi ya wo no. What must say na sabi kasa bia bebenti bema o ego kakra na homa so ni dwe ba bema de ke echiwa na obukutedwe no apacho but we say maya ye wonti ase ejai after what bema de bema pen o ye no it's no good mesere no o exercise patient mama ni jawa de ni sa.
Okay, Helena ewo ahoma so hello.
Hello.
Yes, Medofo.
But good evening.
Good evening, sweetheart.
Pacho me pese me fa cancer anka assembly.
Me pacho manenko hotie o.
Pacho me de na bo. Me na wo me fa. Wa fa me chi wa ko. Me na me fa. Esi a wa fa ko ni oba fufu. Every day there's 2 months of pregnancy. On day future. Pacho me see a me nya na.
See bema no ni wona fa ni.
Yeah.
No dey feed.
Akọwe.
Afanachi akọ.
Na chere say bema no waye ni kun ana waye ni mpena. Ebi ando e cohabitation on ndete. We should find out.
Me pacho nipa no oye wukuno.
Pacho me na wo me sa me na na eti dem no fa.
But onwade. So one of the reasons why we advise people against cohabitation is to avoid unnecessary arguments, fight, and battles that could have been seen in marriage. And when we say this one wa train, but still on what they just obu no. So be no accountable to any family. Aye no what de wa ka wo papa no maame aba friend ate no one say crash ya this year. You see into me for this year sir. Thank you.
Okay, wo ahoma so hello.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening, Medofo.
The pastor from King.
Okay, manenko.
Yo, the pastor mene webinar.
Okay.
Ma yetiani say ebia oye bibi na ni bufu ni kakra. Ebia ontimi nya botre ebia chire bisa me say ebia bema ede na maye me bufu ana se bisa ebia me kan chire no ana me chiche mu chire no na emumunu onu mumunu efa bufu no so ama onu mumu ebeje bufu no fa na say onenam neso asi say minye obiabi efense ema no say just naka kani ko no me ko adwuma me kra no kra omuame me bana me tia no kra omuame
Me pacho wo yire no
baby me no relationship
okay
Na just on in let you just okwa adwuma kra na ofie no
cohabitation na
woni ni situmi saa o nhye ne kawa da na ne da nti wonye ewe ono so nye ewe manwi nti wo mbu saa sanso wo hu se wo hene wo hu se bema wo ye bema wo sipi
na counselor say agro beso a efra no
pa choko habitation ya agro asem.
Thank you. Nanekua ewo ahoma so hello.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening, Medofo.
Bojo, compare me counselor kasa kakra.
Pocho manonko te.
Counselor, Bojo mo 27 years. Ma work for 2 years. Ma wo 1. Me nisen. Na me fita me worry me kun opoya on beda. Otu mo shama wa baka cha me dem ye sansen me you good for nothing woman. Otu of me chin okashe be self for oba osha catch no nyi besia na. Okwado one no stupid girl no. Akacha me she be sena ho bobo pomasio. Na no ne peda be fie wo.
Nya botel mam mesra wo. Wadaroma.
Pacho mati.
Nya ko mamam ai. Mami yimda asam no oyo. But Mr. Wa ai
Picture
hotel.
Mate.
Nti sisi ano epede counselor ye dem ma. I will catch him.
Mate, ma minya better. You know. Never if you are butcher when you're not better for 3 good months. On you couldn't pay what if you're 2:30, 3:30, 4:30. Make your catch a man on your mister what cuts about what's now excuse me for my waist. What cuts about now one kay upon. McKay, I'm gonna make you misunderstand. I mean, you remember the person from a balloon for no prayer, but not an ocean. Also, I'm working. When I'm not I can't even use my money to support him. On a retreat, I'm sure that you be more supporting that I'm go bankrupt. No be jam, let me go to my mamba.
Yeah.
Open it on the bread. Miss Mukuni Shama over last 2 days. The Bashami de Nami Mumbade, Minisan, me could on your queen. The better Mumbado and tell me much more be able to pack me out. I was half naked with a short and a bra. We couldn't pay off your child by another 3 days because on you couldn't pay what before 4:30 to 2:30. 3 o'clock.
Medofu nti sisi epede counselor ye dem ma.
Better me jay awal. Better me jay awal.
Enyim bibia sisi a counselor say friend. Mopo cho mami nyim da oyo mesrew. Awo nyabotel mam ai. Na bibia nya na afre counselor mam ai.
Your pon our friend.
Awo de yapon ya na afre counselor mam ai. Okay. Thank you so much.
It doesn't matter what is happening. Then Kwana Bear may be see a bachelor or Sanseni, Sabe. Some rock I don't want to repeat it because the next generation will come and listen to this video.
Yeah.
Then Kwana Sia to deal with Yere Atemsa because of beach and oh Sancha Danya Yuma. We you can San Toma Woody. Sanseni no wine. I mean, it's sad. Member be by ego. They don't respect women.
Then would
From here we'll talk about it. Sad.
Yes, Anana made demeanor, but we still have to continue. Hello? Hello, Medafo.
Good evening.
Good evening. Medafo Mpocho, Maoneso Kakrama me. Why? Okay. When Timmy and Naso, my main kind messages nibi aba. Meraho counselor.
Yeah.
Meraho.
Sort na word.
Say unua bema oba wawade wo. Nti nani chine ya so oba wo free wa brabo mu a wo benya oba bi te se ne biem.
There be a bogard in the beko.
Counselor.
Yes.
My second time watching this program. God bless you so much for the good work. Thank you so much as well. Please, I'm Nana from Kaswa and I'm dating a girl. She traveled without telling me. Her mother insults me saying she's playing her daughter a little bit. Her daughter would get a better guy than myself. What do I do about this, counselor?
Was it cheap?
Nature so person what say one o baby twempena na oba no wotu kwan a wo mo na mane o ka bibia nkyere no na say puha wafa ne no ma no woko na woba no tu kwan sa na wonim na kyira kwan wo frɛ na se to be oba ne maame abusa ne say maame na oba no owen wo say eya me busam san sensem no na me ba no me bompa ye kra so wo benya be ma papa a chen o
ba cho ye jan o sum ene hunam panicho so the movie on.
Okay, your last caller, Liana Ewo Ahomane. So, hello.
Good evening.
Good evening, Medofo.
Mepacho nyame nhyira.
Amen.
Papa nyame nhyira.
Amen.
Me dey me worry nanso de bia me tie o programming. Eya me depa. Me pese me kase nyame nhyira wa adwuma pa we.
Amen.
Sister Valerie, nyame nhyira wo nso.
Amen.
Medase.
Amen. Nyame nhyira wo nso yenso ye dase bebre. Nhyira ne de ba se ya botwo. Ye de nhyira de
Efendi agro.
Ye efendi agro. Na me see your last caller and so we dey obi frɛ yen yamfa asama ba. Hello.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening, sweetheart.
Mepacho from me nanam kasa free tema.
Okay, manen call counselor to you.
Mepacho, mini guide na wo ho na. Meaning no fitting in collaborating.
Okay.
But later na share you know. On you be our me ha. And now opeso on limit na. Nipa no on worry no. But I feel say I'm crying to no and you're right. But on insist say obano on ye no hwade into opeso obane ko. Into me meaning the meaning.
Medofo na why krado se wo behwe enkwada miensa no. Hello? Odono. Okay. Counselor, a foot ben
or no young girl, if she has the capacity, the endurance, and the patience to accommodate the three, not the one, she can move on. If she has the endurance, she can accommodate and exercise patience for the three, not the one. Or see me do be man the pa. Awade no ko wade no.
Kase me don kwada no.
Debi o so be man no do nti no ho don no be. Kwara three. Sha on three ntia. Kwara three. Etimi sere no.
By the same mother.
What I'm saying is that so endurance, the capacity, the capability, or the word. Or what I tell you, because by the same mother, from the same father, but the mother is not there, a young lady without, a single whatever. You are going into it to raise 3 children. When you have grace from heaven. You may love the man, beautiful, but remember that you are not going to marry only the man. You are going to marry the children too.
And the woman would forever be a part of the family.
Yes,
because
thank you. So there are battles to fight as a young lady. Exactly. She must look at the battle and pray for the spirit to conquer and grace to handle than to look at love. Love is not everything in marriage. There are many things that makes marriage successful, not only love.
Okay. Abusia for counselor number no screen any wadaroma no afre no saving number no pocho me system fante na wafre sending a text message and I said right after the program wadaroma na wafre no sro frɛ no mami say wo frɛ na say emba wo de me social media page no Facebook Valerie J Mentor okohonom now send me message I'll direct so that we could all help out here and there because minimum counselor there his hands is full but this is a special case a serious case inti me pese mani ko inti wadaroma so friend no na say nkoyia na wo friend na say still won sanka na wo de me page Valerie J Mentor Facebook send me message counselor final words
0244 51 5544 0244 515544. The social media handles in Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, sorry, and YouTube, DY Donkoh. But YouTube near DY Donkoh _official. If you share, subscribe, and like. Not the match of Facebook, the page. With the match, I have be a person who about me be a Wednesday. Nyamiaduma kwesiada no party. I can't sit here and live here without talking about the church. Kwesiada no pa. Sorry, what La Paz New Market. Opposite the coastal, La Paz New Market. Everybody watching me, please come and visit us Sunday morning, 7 a.m. near upon 10 a.m. Oba me and to me. Sorry, you can see me, talk to me, and ask me whatever questions. Until 7 a.m. Royal Believers Ministry. We see what La Paz New Market. Baby, a cold store no one, cold store no one. Udejina cold store anymore. There will be an usher opposite, and I will be as up a Royal Believers. And our friend Norman, and somebody will pick up and direct you to the church. Thank you. We'll meet on Monday.
Thank you so much, Counselor Royal Believers Ministry. It's a good church in T. You can come and your life will never be the same. Yada boa phone yina say nyambo china +233 in Como Maxwell Coleman no join no ebe de on a hot spice chick and yasem kitwa. Yada mo nyina say follow me ewo Instagram champoma332 and nothing so Facebook Valerie J Mentor. Nechesi yemfa Como no entwaso ewo. Nyankopon hira onye okese no ma wakoma so ade nyina embre midi dache hima obagadoza legetete Valerie J Mentor. Nyampa ejuada yebeshia makrao. Bye bye.